Hi everyone, I filmed a chat to get ready with me today and this is the final look. Sorry, I'm a bit bunged up. I've been a bit ill recently, but you know, coming through it, so it's fine. So I sound a little bit nasal in the video, but hopefully don't mind too much. As you'll see, it's not miles away from my usual kind of makeup look, but I have tried a few different trends, such as soap brows and faux freckles. So I hope you enjoy watching this video and let's get started. So just to save time, I've already put my foundation and all my base on. I'm gonna sound like such a YouTuber right now because I've got the Maybelline Matte and Poreless in 105 with a little bit of white foundation mixed in as my base. I've got Urban Decay Naked Concealer under my eyes and the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer on blemishes and things. And for the first time as well, I baked under my eyes with my RCMA No Colour Powder. So if that doesn't sound like a YouTuber, I don't know what does. So I've got that just to save time, and I'm going to be trying out a few different things today. I wanted to try something a little bit different with my makeup today. Not overly different, but you'll see why. There's a few things that I'm going to try out, but I'm just going to meet my friend for a coffee later. So, you know, not a big day out, but just thought I'd try something different because I've got the time to play about with my makeup today. This is going to be a little bit of a chatty get ready with me as well. I know I sound a bit sick because I have been sick the past couple of days. It's just kind of coming to the end now, but I quite like watching these ones. People just talk to the camera, so that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully it's not too awkward. But I'm going to start by curling my lashes with my Shumura eyelash curlers. I often see people curling their lashes once they put on like their eyeshadow and eyeliner and things, and I wonder why, because it just gets all over your curlers. So I always prefer to do it before I start any eye makeup so that they stay nice and clean. It's funny as well because I usually start with my eyes and then go into my base and everything later on, just something I've always done, maybe the habit of if there's any fallout and things. But I actually want to start out with doing the rest of my face, I think. So as I've already got my foundation and everything on, I just need to bring some dimension and life back into my face. So I'm going to use my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm actually going to try and contour my nose, which I rarely do, pretty much never do. I've been watching a girl on YouTube called It's Likely Makeup. I think she's relatively new to YouTube, but she's got loads of subscribers now, so I really like the way she does her makeup. She always does a nose contour and then quite heavy makeup on the cheeks, like quite a lot of blush and everything, and faux freckles. And I think it looks really cute, so I want to try that today myself. So I'm going to start with the nose contour, and I'm going to take, I think, this shade here. This is the one I usually go for just because it's cooler than this one, and this one's a bit too dark. So I'm going to go for this one, and I'm going to use a little e.l.f. blending brush just to take a little bit on the brush, tap it off. Then I think I just want to do this. I'm definitely no expert in nose contour whatsoever, but I just want to slim the bridge a bit because my nose is quite wide. And don't worry, I'll blend everything at the end. It's amazing what a difference like makeup can make to a face. You know, you don't have to go to loads of extremes to do things. Just a little bit of clever makeup can make you look completely different. And again, sorry for the traffic noise. I live on a main street in town, so that's why there's always motorbikes and sirens and everything. Although it's not that bad normally, just seems to be today. So I'm just bringing it up to my eyebrows and here. I'm just doing a relatively straight line just on the sides here. The thing that always scares me about attempting to do any sort of contour is it looking muddy. I know right now it will be because it's not blended or anything, but I just really don't want it to be obvious. No one does, but you know, you don't want it to go, oh, she's tried to contour her nose and failed. So my nose naturally is quite ski jumpy, I suppose. It turns up at the end, but I do want to just kind of try and shade this bit just to make it look a little bit more like a button nose. And then doing this bit across the top, I think, helps make it look like a little circle. I'm just using a foundation brush just to try and diffuse the edges a little bit and make it less obvious. I don't want to blend it away to nothing either, which is always, you know, a possibility. Sorry if the lighting's not great today as well. I've obviously got a natural daylight coming this way because my window's here, but I think if I put on my ring light it will just be too bright and you can't see what I'm doing, so please bear with me today. Then I'm just going to take a little bit of this shade here, which is the corresponding highlight to that colour I used, and just pop that a little bit down the bridge. I don't want anything too stark because I don't want it to, again, it's a daytime look as well. I don't want it to be like, oh, there's a lot of nose highlight on that girl's nose. I just want it to be just catching the light quite subtly. And these highlights are very subtle. Okay, and then I'm going to take maybe a mix of this one and this one, a slightly warmer one. Actually, I'm going to bronze a little bit first with the middle one here, using my Benefit Hoola brush, which I love. God, these are so pigmented, it picks up a lot of product. Just make sure you tap off the excess. And then, as I said, I'm going to try and go not really heavy, but I want to have really defined cheekbones and things, so I'm going to go slightly heavier than I would on the daily. So this is just going to bring a little bit of warmth to the face. Just use your places, cheeks, temples and jawline. And then going in with the original cooler colour that I used, I'm going to use that to actually contour. So using the same brush, just going to pop that in the hollows. And I do like this brush because it is slightly tapered, so it's good for contouring. Just make sure to blend that up as well, so it's not just a harsh line. And again, just taking my foundation brush and just blending out any harsh edges. Because as I mentioned, this is a daytime look, so at least I'm doing my makeup in the natural light, because there's nothing worse than doing it in the morning or something in artificial light and going outside and be like, whoa, okay, why didn't no one tell me I look like that? So next I'm going to put on some blush, and I'm going to use MAC's Margin blush, which is a really nice kind of satiny, sheeny peach blush. If this is too expensive, which obviously being MAC it is, and if you're looking for a dupe, the e.l.f. Studio Blush in Peachy Keen is pretty much the exact same thing. Swirl it in and put it on, as you do. And I'm bringing it mainly back onto the tops of my contour, not so much focusing on the apples. I think as well with me having a little bit of a round face, if I put blush right on the apples, which I do as well, it's no like hard and fast rules about it, it does maybe emphasize the shape of my face, whereas if I bring it back along with the contour, it does, well, it helps. It helps slim my face a little bit, I think. And then for highlight, I am going to use just this shade again from the Kat Von D palette on an e.l.f. highlighter brush, and just pop that in the usual places. And again, this has got no shimmer whatsoever. It's just basically a light powder as opposed to a highlight, but again, being a daytime look, I don't want it to be too OTT. So I've zoomed you in a little bit more because I'm going to move on to the eyes and eyebrows and everything. And today for the eyes, I'm going to be using my MAC Burgundy x9 palette. So I'm going to start off with this colour down in the corner, and I'm using a Zoeva 225 blending brush just to apply this into the crease. And then I'm going to take this colour all over the lid. This is just a nice kind of goldy, shimmery colour. Finally, I'm going to take this colour So basically I've just used this bottom row here. I'm going to take the middle one for my lower lash line. Help if I was in camera. I'm going to apply my favourite mascara, which is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. And just do quite a few coats. I want my lashes to be quite long and defined for this look. So just apply lashings of mascara. I love this mascara. It's just so good. Kind of lifts it lifts my lashes and helps with the curl, because my lashes, although they are long, they really don't hold a curl very well. So this one is probably the best one I've found once I curl my lashes to actually keep them curled. Yes, I really have been liking watching It's Likely makeup videos. I think her name is Jordy, but she's funny and she's really good at makeup, and she's very pretty. So I've kind of been binge watching her videos because I only discovered her like last week. Whilst that kind of dries a wee bit, I'm going to put some MAC Extended Play Lash Mascara on my bottom lashes. Okay, that's that on, but I've got half of it under my eyes, so I need to go. Well, I'll just take my brush I used before. Once it's dried, I'm going to take my brush underneath and just smudge it out just to diffuse that all together, because that was not part of the intended look. But meanwhile, going back to top lashes, my Maybelline Lash Sensational. Just apply another coat. I find this mascara does layer quite well. It doesn't go like really, oh, I hate it when it goes all crispy and you're pulling it through. It's gross. So I hope everyone had a good Christmas and New Year. I can't believe it's over so quickly, as they say. I'm just back to work and the usual stuff, really. Nothing too interesting going on. Give you a little bit of volume as well. I personally, I don't mind volume obviously, but I prefer my lashes to be long and separated rather than voluminous, but each their own. Why have I got mascara everywhere? My lashes are a tad clumpier than I would have liked, but hey, just gotta do what you gotta do. So now for the fun bit, and I've zoomed you in even closer. I'm going to be trying soap brows, which I never thought I would. I saw Pixie Woo talking about it, and I was like, why would I want to put soap in my brows? But then I eventually watched the video and I was like, actually I really like that look of really fluffy brows, and everyone's been doing it and it looks really good. And so I didn't intentionally go out to buy the soap. I was just getting my food shopping one week and I saw that they sold the soap, and I was like, hey, might as well give it a go. So everyone's been using Pear's soap, which just looks like this. Just a regular old bar of soap, which I won't use for anything else probably. And basically it's just like, obviously a wax. It just holds your brow hairs in place, and which I'll get back into focus. Focus on me. There we go. So it's just to kind of fluff them up and make them stay in place all day. Dude, focus. Okay, 5 years later, I hope it's gonna stay focused. So sorry, I'm gonna have to just be quite tight up in my eyes here. But basically, it seems quite easy to do. I've just got a come on. I've got a cup of water and a spoolie. Oh no, is that gonna make it go crazy again? And then all you do is you kind of wet your spoolie with the water. Ooh. You could use it at your sink, but obviously I'm not at my sink at the moment, so I'm just using that. And then you take your soap and you kind of create a froth. Nice. So you just rub it in there until you get a lot of residue on the spoolie. I've only tried this once before, so hopefully it was quite good actually. I quite enjoyed it. So hopefully it goes okay again. I've got quite a lot of stuff on the brush there. Also, I really need to get a container or something for this because at the moment it's just in the wrapper and it's a bit like ugh. And then all you do is you just basically apply it through your brows as you would with, I suppose, any other brow product, but you just kind of stick the brow hairs up. So I'll show you what I mean just now. I don't know how well this is going to work actually with having foundation already on. But if you can see already that it's given a lot more texture and fluffiness to the brow. And I really like the front bits to stick up the way. You already see the difference. So it depends how much you want them to stick up, obviously, if that's a bit too much. I really like having the defined hairs, just like each one kind of individually sticking up the way. But yeah, hopefully you can see the difference. This one is sticking up a lot more than this one. This is my better brow as well. I don't know if you guys have one. Comment below if you have a, well, basically which brow is better for you. Is it the right or the left? It's my left. You can just see doing that like a tiny bit makes it look so much thicker. And obviously I've not got any product in my brows or anything at the moment. Sorry, with the light it's hard to see. I'm quite sparse in this tail of my brow. I think that's why I don't like it so much as the other one. So I don't know if you can see. There we go. It really just kind of sticks the hairs up, makes them look fluffier and more full. So I think that's definitely enough soap. So that's basically going to be a little bit tacky to the touch because obviously it's soap, and I want to just get rid of the soap that's got on my skin here. And then the idea now, according to Pixie's video, is to just fill in like the underside of the brow. So just leave the top, because obviously if you do the top, it might take away the whole effect and make them look a little bit blocky. But you want to still define the bottom parts of the brow, which is what I'm going to do just now. Oh, I'm always dropping things. Okay, and to do that, I'm going to be using the Freedom Dip Brow Pomade in taupe. This is really good. It's I think you can get it from Superdrug. I'm just going to be using a little random Jack Wills slanted brush like this. So just taking a little bit, you definitely don't want too much, just on the brush, and then, as I say, just going on the underside of the brow. So just very lightly. But you definitely do not need a lot of this stuff. Even in general, like when I'm not doing soap brows. Sorry, it's just, there we go. I don't have to keep doing that, but you can see a little bit better. It's just defining the underside of the brow, just to still make it look a little bit more polished, I suppose. And then the thing is, I do have to fill in like this bit here because there's a little bit of a gap. And it looks a bit strange otherwise, so I'm just gonna do like hair-like strokes. I'm not one of these people that, like, you know, people say, oh, my eyebrows are all over my face by the end of the day. Mine just tend to stay in place because the eyebrow hairs aren't that long themselves. But these will definitely stay in place all day long. Soap brows, what do you guys think? Let me know if you've tried it, if you like it. I do like the pomade to use. I've not actually used like many other things, I've only tried it once before, but I do quite like this look. Okay, so zoomed you guys back out, and another thing that Georgie from It's Likely Makeup does is faux freckles, and I think that's so cute. And because it's a Saturday and I'm just, as I say, meeting my friend for coffee, I think if I turned up to work or something with faux freckles, people would be like, what are you doing? But I think it just looks really nice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually just gonna take what's left on my brush that I just used for my eyebrows with the dip brow, and I'm just gonna use the pointed side just to put some faux freckles on, which hopefully will be quite cute. Not that I need to look younger. I mean, I'm 28 and I get mistaken for 18, like, if I'm lucky, most of the time, but I just think it looks really nice. So I did actually do this in my Sienna Miller makeup look last year. So just kind of doing that and then dispersing it with your fingers to make it look a little bit more natural. You know, I am going to pick up a little bit more product just because that was dried down a wee bit. So just a tiny little bit, just dipping it in like that, and then faux freckling it up. Ooh. And the thing with freckles as well is obviously you need to do like some a little bit darker than others, some you know, not so uniform. It also looks terrible right now, but I'm gonna blend it in. Just tap it in with my finger. So I keep turning towards the light because it actually helps me see what I'm doing. And then tap, 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 tap. Because again, I don't want this to look like dirty or muddy or really obvious. I just want it to be really subtle. I'm just kind of tapping them in as well with the foundation brush. I don't even know if you can see that. I can see it. I don't want it to be too obvious. So first, the more blending out. Lastly, I'm gonna move on to the lips. Oh, there we go. You can see my freckles. Too much? Not enough? Who knows? I'm gonna move on to the lips, and I'm just gonna go for a nice pink lip. And I'm going to start off with the Too Faced Perfect Nude Lip Liner. I've had this one for ages and I just kind of forget about it, so I want to actually use it. It is really creamy, but I'm not a fan in general of retractable lip liners because they break so easily. I mean, I still use them obviously, but oh, that's what happens when you're talking and doing lip liner. I obviously use them, but my preference is a pencil. I like to slightly overdraw my lips on the top, just because I think it gives them more kind of pouty shape. And then to fill them in, I'm going to use my relatively new ColourPop lippy sticks with an X, in the colour Westy, which is a matte, and it's just a nice kind of darkish pink. Oh, brighter than I thought actually. First time using this, but it's more of a blue toned pink actually. I do like the formula of these though. Gonna tap that with my finger a little bit, just kind of blend it in together. I like that colour. Ooh, finally, to finish off this extremely long, chatty get ready with me, I'm going to spray a bit of my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. To be honest, I mean, I know everyone loves this, but I've just been trying to use this up. I'm just not a setting spray person. Don't know why. I bought this ages and ages ago and I've still got quite a lot left, so just gonna use it up basically. So it's just a small size as well, so taking me a wee while. Oh guys, in case you've been wondering, I have been wearing a teddy bear onesie. I'm obviously going to get dressed, but you know, just for doing this. Isn't it cute? That's the finished look. I feel like I need to come out of this so you can actually see. I've gone heavier on the cheeks and contour, and I've tried Silk Brows and Faux Freckles. So tell me what you think if you would do both those things, one of those things, or none of those things. Obviously there's lots of trends that go on and it's quite fun just to try it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's, you know, it's been quite fun just like chatting to the camera actually, like not as awkward as I thought it would be. But please let me know if you enjoyed this video, and as I say, if you would try any of the trends going on here. Thanks for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.